I'm back down on the beach again today. Come to a slightly different spot. Last time we were right down that end, about here. But there's quite a lot of fishermen down that end, so I figured I'd come up this side. We've got another one of them, I think they're called groins. I might be wrong though. And there's another one up there. So, just thinking out loud about what I'm going to do. But, like last time, the back of these support beams, they've got quite a lot of rubbish on. So, I don't really like that. I think that kind of thing should be in the bin rather than on the beach. So, I might try and get like a nice picture of rubbish. My idea at the moment is that bit there, and then get the waves as the water's going back out, then you can see all the rocks underneath. And then I think I want to get a shot looking down, but haven't quite worked out. I've stuck on 135mm and we'll have a bit of a play now. I think I need to be a little bit higher up, looking down onto it. I thought I wanted to be lower, but you can't really see these rocks in the foreground then. So I came back up the beach a little bit, and then I lifted up the tripod to eye level, because when I was down low, you couldn't really see the rocks that clearly that are on the edge of the water. And then I've stuck on a polarizer and a 6-dot filter, so we're going to smooth out some of the water, and we're getting about a 6-second shutter speed. And I'll get a bit closer to show you. The main bit of interest in this one is that at the back of this pier with all the fishing line and bits of string on it, and then you look down onto this area here. Standing here, I'm kind of tempted to put on the 24mm and do it from here. That might be a good idea. We can compare the two because it's a similar composition with two different lenses. I've got this framed up now and it's completely different. I'm going to wait until this wave gets here, but I want to take it as it's going backwards. So it's like a gap now. There seems to be like a few big waves, like this one. Be good to get it crashing behind this one as well. I've got this set up now, and I actually prefer the wide angle lens. I'm not sure why I thought the 135 would be better. I think it did work better over there, but now the water's here, it seems to have a sort of a nicer look to it. It sort of feels like you're there more. With the 135 it was like you're looking from a distance, which sort of makes sense, because I was. But I'm noticing as I'm taking these that it makes a big difference where the water is. So sometimes I've been taking it when the water gets to there. Then if you watch these bits here, see how it passes over the rocks? Sometimes the rocks are really clear. Sometimes it's like white like that. And then as it passes out over it now, the rocks get quite clear. So it's changing all the time, and there's different sizes of the waves, so it's changing how the sticks look. I think as my back was turned and it crashed against it. So I'm going to try a few different ones here with them posts that I don't like. I don't think my reasoning makes much sense, but the reason I don't like coming to the beaches is I often find them kind of dirty like that, and it always annoys me. So I think photographing something that I'm sort of interested in has helped, but I think we'll move over to a nicer composition next, because I think that might work better. It's making some nice patterns. It's like bringing in a load of foam. And as the foam goes back through the rocks, it's sort of snaking its way through. I think I've got enough of that one now. We'll move on to that other composition. I think I'm going to get really low for this one. I think I prefer looking up it that way. I think this one might work quite well as a black and white photo because the sun is back right, so I'm getting not much detail in the wood. It's like subtle details. It's working out quite nicely, and it's contrasting with the white waves. You're getting the water breaking on the edge as well. I think I need to get further in. And you're getting them nice patterns on the rocks like we were getting before. You're getting quite a lot of different things going on in the picture. So it's sort of dark wood with the white long exposure and sort of a silkier soft water passing over all the rocks. The rocks look really dark on the back of here as well. They're not the biggest of waves, but it's still getting a bit of motion. It's like properly died down now. Things have started changing pretty quickly, and I'm pretty convinced that the tide is going out now because the waves have got a lot smaller and then fishermen have started leaving. So I'm gonna get one last shot for the video. I'm probably gonna have a bit of a play while I'm here. Maybe go down to that one and see what that's like. We'll probably come back to this a few times in the videos because it's quite close to where I live, so it'd be a good spot to come back to and compare different techniques. But the one that I'm going for now is a wide shot, looking down onto these with all of that area that's like pointing down into the water. Then we're going to try and get some of these streaks of white over these rocks as well. For taking that photo, it's the same setup as before. 6-stop filter, polarizer. Just takes that glare off and allows you to use that longer shutter speed. I might do one without the 6-stop and we can compare the two, see what looks better. But I'm going to end the video there, I think. I'm going to have a play around here and then I might head up the coast a little bit, or I might go and do some wildlife photography. Haven't quite decided yet, but it was fun to do something different for a change again. Still not sure I like long exposures. I enjoy doing it a bit more that time. I think it's just going to be working out how I can use it. I want to get good at it because I bought that 6-stop filter for a client photo and I haven't really used it much since, so it's just an expensive paperweight at the moment, so if I can get some use out of it, that'll be ideal. But I hope you liked the video anyway. Please hit the like button, subscribe and share the videos around if you did, and I'll see you next time. Also, if there's anything that you want to see in the videos, please comment below and I'll see what I can do.